Okay. Still not getting enough. Goddamn. Says I'm not getting a good thing through here, but this net seems to be working just fine. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Maybe who the hell knows? I guess I don't have to re-upload it if it just uploads instantly. Saves me some time working on it, but yep. I guess it's not having that much of a buffering issue. Give it a few minutes, see if anyone shows up. Let's see. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, I do know this is just right out of the blue out of nothing. People that are subscribed should be able to catch on to this really easily. Who knows? This is going to be easier because they fixed my schedule finally. Color of his headset comes out differently. So it's supposed to be red, not like orange. Great voice. You're sticking up like crazy. Having buffering issues already? No way. It's also, there's that 20-second delay, so it supposedly doesn't crash. There's still some buffering. So it's working, yes. Yeah, there's buffering, definitely. Don't need that because I'm not playing a game. Not this time. Yeah, let's see if anyone shows up to watching. Probably because you're watching at 2 different times, you idiot. Yay. This is why I need to get better internet. I'm getting lag like crazy. But it seems to be working at a decent click. Don't know why I'm getting weird settings on my stream, because it should be working because I'm hardwired into my system. But who the hell knows? Is it lying to me about another person watching, or is what the hell's going on? See, this is what happens before when I record videos, is I just dick around like this trying to make things sure everything's working, and then I cut it out because it doesn't look as stupid or unprepared. What was I going to talk about this week? I mean, I thought about talking about that. No one knows what I'm thinking about, but I was thinking about doing that, but who knows? Yep, that was the only person, was me. Joy. You'd think somebody else would catch on, because I spread it out, but who knows? Story of my life. So, I had the initial idea of talking about why I'm so crazy, and is this doubled up? I hope it's not. Put that on mute because I was sitting desktop audio and it was scaring the hell out of me, because I don't want a reverb of it coming out 2 or 3 times. But what I was thinking about talking about is why I'm so messed up or crazy or so on and so forth. And I know I need this probably would work better if I was more on my bed, so there'd be more. You'd see more, and I forgot my lights. Hold on. But yeah, I was thinking about, I mean, like I said, it's probably be better if I was, farther back. Also be better if I had a better camera. I need to also work on my lights, because the lights are okay, but I kind of need covers for them, because you see the reflection, and also them being on so long, it blinds me, because I'm trying to have them face towards me to get, some light. So yeah, and also you'll be able to see more if I was sitting back farther, because I have a different bra on that gives kind of support, so it looks somewhat okay. And I wanted to do this yesterday, but I tried to get some sleep because I work overnights, if I haven't said this already, which I'm pretty sure I have, but just for anybody new or people that just happen to wind up on this, yeah, I work overnight, so I was going to do this yesterday, but I try to get some sleep, like a little bit, but for some reason, I've never learned. Well, I'm just stupid and I haven't learned that if I try to go to sleep after working, like on my days off, well, the day after I work, it's no use trying to wake up because I pass out and I don't wake up till around 9 o'clock, 2 a.m. between those times. Mostly because usually at that time I'm not eating, so then I get hungry, especially around 2 a.m. because that's when I usually eat my lunch, and I'm rambling again. But yeah, I was thinking about talking about how, what's led up to basically why I am why I am how I am, and what's happened to cause this. But I don't know, maybe that's something when I get actually this up working more, and I get so much buffering, and I have people actually on the other end, that kind of stuff. Who knows? Because I'm seeing on my end that there's a lot of buffering. But it says on the stream that the health is fine, so I don't know. I might also try a few other streaming services because this is on YouTube, and I'm just doing it because it's just directly to YouTube, and things are connected, and things should be working, things should work fine. There is like a live control room thing on YouTube, but because I don't use Google Chrome, it doesn't want to work, so it's a lot of work. Things have not really changed. I kind of wish there was someone else here to talk to, because there's another thing I wanted to talk about, but it's kind of embarrassing to talk just directly to a camera about this. Hi, bub. That's my dog. Can't see him because he's about this big. But, I mean, I'm here, I'm streaming, might as well talk about it. You're going to be hearing a lot of stuff because if you don't know, I'm a fidgety person about stuff. So, yeah. It's also, this is probably not the best streaming time for somebody. I mean, there's no really good time for streaming. I mean, I wanted to do it earlier today, but things got out in the way. Mostly me being lazy and that kind of crap, so meh. What can you do? I also still have this thing set up, but this is a pile of garbage. I've actually moved it to a different location, so, I mean, I'm just trying to work things out, because like I said, I want to stream diamond art and that kind of stuff, so I've been trying to work with it, because this camera, like I said, it's an old Xbox 360 camera, so it has a flat base, so you can't really, you can't hang it on the computer screen or TV screen, which is what I have my webcam as, so it's going to take a lot of work. I need, basically, I don't want to say, but I need money so I can get better equipment. I mean, I have my PC and everything, but then I don't have the cameras I need and that kind of stuff. So it's just all work in progress. It'll work. I mean, I'm pretty sure this will be fine for, this one will be fine for, just watching me, and this one would be a good one for doing the diamond art, but it's just going to take some time to figure out, because I also need space on my desk or another space to do it, because there's no room on my desk. You can't really see it, but there is no room. There is just so much stuff I have sitting on my desk in the way, so, what can you do? Just things. It's tough being, having depression and all that kind of stuff all tied together with also trying to go through transitioning. It's a big thing. But the one thing that's been irritating me mostly, and it's been keeping me basically out of the mindset of, keeping things moving, is just still what happened with that guy I talked about not too long ago. I mean, I don't know why it's affecting me so much, and it's been affecting me for so long. Because, I mean, really, I don't even think I ever saw his face besides, a really crummy picture that was, grainy, and I don't know if I even really paid attention to it, because it was, one of the things that just, went by. But, I mean, and I still don't know if it was even a real picture, or really picture of him, or who knows. But the whole reason why it's kind of, gotten me down and out of it is because, I mean, I don't know why, but I felt somewhat of a connection with this person. And was hoping that it was going to actually go somewhere. I mean, to the point that I actually opened up to this guy, which I don't do mostly to people because, I mean, the less people know about me, the easier it is for me just to disappear like I usually do. And also, it's just opening up for me because of what's happened in the past is a really, really tough thing to do. It's also, I changed some settings in my camera here so I know that, like, this is the left side of my face, is the right side, instead of it just, you know, seeing the opposite, it's mirrored so it looks different. I'm avoiding the topic I'm trying to get to because it's embarrassing and also kind of really, it's not like a little personal, it's really personal. Because, I don't know, it just, somehow I felt a connection with this guy to the point where it seemed like things were going to work out. Like, it was, like, because he was a person who had, like, issues and dealt with problems and gone through a lot through his life, so I felt that somehow we connected on a personal level and was hoping things were going to work out. I mean, because, I mean, the main reason, I just keep saying multiple crap, and it's just annoying. What it is he was a person that was alone and basically doing what he can to survive and just keep moving because of stuff he's done in the past. And I don't know, I felt like there was a connection between, you know, two different people that, you know, basically alone in this world, finding each other, talking it out, and, you know, making connection. I mean, I'm still not sure. I mean, maybe what I said to him made him feel off or feel like I was just using him or something like that. I got that feeling from the last message he sent me, but I don't know. I mean, maybe he felt that way because I don't know how to, you know, I don't know, texting just person to person, things don't come across correctly or make a lot of sense, so things can seem different, but I don't know, I also think I may have chased him off because I was getting so connected to him, or it felt things like things were working out for once. I kind of went a little too deep, and maybe that would also scared him off or made him shy away. Maybe he was a real person and didn't want to just hurt someone like me. I don't know. Who knows? But what I'm trying to get to is I've been researching it. I mean, been looking into it because I've heard like a little bit of it before, that there's a possibility that someone that's, you know, male to female transgender can actually birth or carry a child, you know, as their once, I mean, how do I explain this? Basically, as a male to female transgender, most everything is cosmetic. It's not actually functional, but there has been a lot of study and work on it. This has actually happened where someone actually that's had the uterus implanted into the male that was transgender, being female, and was able, I don't know if it was completely able to carry, and I think it's been said it's possible, but I don't know if it's completely been done yet. But it's been said that you can actually, you know, have a uterus implant and actually carry a child. You know, you can't actually, you know, you don't have eggs. You just have to get a donor egg, and if you collected your own DNA, you can, you know, use that inside of it, and it can be actually like a biological child. But I mean, when I heard about that, I read into it, and it seemed like it was, you know, something I wanted to do because it's, you know, I've looked through, and when I work around like feminine hygiene products, and that kind of gets me down and out of it because like something I'm never going to be able to use, or, you know, like have the luxury of using, because most things that I would be going through are cosmetic, not, you know, fully functional like in nature. Because there's other animals that can completely transition into the other gender to, you know, repopulate the species and whatnot. Which hopefully this will happen, you know, later and later. This will be able to continue, and we'll actually be completely able to transition from male to female without any kind of repercussions, without it just being, you know, cosmetic, with it being fully functional. So I saw that, and that kind of got my hopes up, because, I mean, I want to have at least, I mean, it's mostly just a mental thing where I want to pass on my genetic code to someone. Just, so, I'm not the only, not a person here that's, was here, lived their life out, and there's no one around to remember them besides, like, friends, instead of, like, actually continue on the family name. It's weird because of how I am, but it's a thing that I wanted to do. And also, thinking about that, I mean, being able to, have my own child, which would be surprising. I mean, I wanted to do that, and I've been researching, looking into it, and then I brought that up to this guy, talking about it, and I guess either that scared him off, or he thought somehow I was just using him to do that because supposedly he had money, but I don't know. I mean, who knows about anything that was true or not. But that's why it kind of, I guess it's got personal to me. That's why I can't really get over it so easily. It's because, I mean, it got to the point where I, opened up and talked to him about that and wanted this, to happen, but then he just up and disappears and stops talking to me because another thing I said probably that set him off was because of the issues in the past. If you've seen my previous videos about online dating, I had issues with people that were scamming me, so I wanted to be sure about this. So one morning I talked to him about it and saying that I want to be sure about everything, and that everything he's told me and we went over is all true and everything. And it kind of got into an argument about that, about me not trusting him and that kind of stuff. But I don't know, maybe some real person or someone that really trusted me would actually understand that and try to work with me, not get upset and angry. I don't know. Maybe he got angry at me because he thought, I don't know. It's confusing because, I mean, usually some people wouldn't get upset about that because if they're a real person, they would just say, yeah, I'm real and I'm actually here for you, not get upset saying, how can you do this and how can you say that? Because usually when you call someone on a lie or something like that, they act out in anger, not, if you think they're on a lie, and talk about, ask them about it or accuse them of it. If they haven't done that or it's not a lie, usually they just reassure what they're doing is right or what they did or they haven't done that. Not going to the extreme, opposite of being angry about it and fighting about it. And then it seemed like after that, things calmed down. We talked out a bit more, and it seemed like everything was things, turned around and everything was gonna be fine. Then the day after, that's when he sent me the last message and just disappeared. And well, not disappeared, but blocked me, and I don't know if I could ever find him again. I mean, sometimes I think, like, screw it, let's move on and keep moving, but also I need to shave like crazy, mate. I was going to shave, shower, and all that kind of stuff before I did this, but I don't know, sometimes personal hygiene's hard for me on my days off because, like, what's the point? I'm not going anywhere, I'm not going to be doing anything, things aren't going to be happening, so I just left it as is. I was also planning on putting on makeup because I don't look the best, and also my voice is really scratchy, but what can you do? I mean, I was just surprised I actually started this up to let other people see, because I was testing it out before and having things work, and it looked like it was working well, so I just decided to run with it. I mean, I had everything set up and everything ready to go, so instead of having it private and just testing it, I went full on public. And I could probably get a better stream out of it if I use a different program, but this one seems to be working fine, and also I can have a backup recording if things fail out, so it can actually, I'm pretty sure the recording is going to be smoother than the stream, so I can upload it, cut it down a little bit and then upload it, and it'll look a bit better, and then I can put my end screen on there. But having depression and other stuff like that, you kind of get out of the mood of trying to get things to work because sometimes you just don't want to, so basically I push myself to do things. So I'm just like, I get things set up and I was planning on thinking about doing it and then thinking about not doing it, and then I just said, screw it, let's go, push myself into it just so I get it done. Because if I don't, it's probably going to be set for the next week and I don't have anything set up because I just dropped all my other videos like I was talking about, so who knows. I mean, I'm even behind right now because I don't even have any gameplay videos for the rest of the week, which I need to get onto, and I'm planning on starting up a few new games, but it's just going to take some time to get things working. And, I mean, it's still, because I've planned on setting up the webcam now with my gameplay videos, so I got to move things around and have it kind of work out. So it's just me trying to get things to work out and make things look good. And I mean, that's an issue is also just because if I want to set up the webcam for console play, I either have to load it over here, change my wiring up because I have this screen over here that I have it for like a second screen on my computer. Also, I watch TV on there, but if I would have to set up my Xbox to that to record, I don't know, it's going to be kind of an issue because I would have to also jump my second screen over here on my second TV so I can actually make sure it's working. Maybe not, maybe I have to just jump it around, but that's moving around some HDMI cables. And also making sure the things behind me looks good, because if it's all great and looks good, but then if you have the background looks like crap, like hey, look at me, and instead you're looking like trash or clothing and that kind of crap I have in the back because I get lazy and I don't clean up after myself or move things around to make things look good, because sometimes I just say screw it and just drop everything and move on. So yeah, that's kind of what I have for this week. I mean, this is the most recent thing here, because this is live right now. If there was other people watching, of course there's not, because fan base is little. I mean, everyone out there that is a part of my fan base, because I've checked now, and I recently now have checked that now I have 13 subscribers, which is great because it's more, but I mean, I don't know, I guess I expect more than reality is supposed to, that shows, I think everyone does that when they start up a channel or start up something. They want, instant results. You want, you start something on it, you start working on it, you start, things moving. You're like, okay, so I just do this, and then people just flood in, and then I get tons of money. That's what people hope for. But that's not how things work. I know that myself, but then, I don't know, I want things to just start happening working, but then things don't happen like that, because that's not how real life works. So it's hoping for one thing but not getting it. It kind of puts people out of the mood they're working in or what they're doing. So who knows? I'm trying my best to keep up with it. I mean, this last couple of weeks I've kind of been out of it because of the thing with the guy, and then just work's been tough, and they're finally fixing my schedule, so next week my schedule is going to be back to normal, so I should be able to get more videos out and get things working better, because things are going to get back on track. So instead of working the weekends, I'm going to have the weekends off, which is great, because actually not this weekend but the weekend next I actually have tickets to go to that furry convention in here in Utah, which is, I know, surprising. People in Utah that are furry, they actually have a convention. People are actually not going to boycott it or burn it to the ground. Interesting, isn't it? But yeah, I have tickets to that. So, I mean, if anyone out there is watching this in Utah, we're going to be at the convention, come and find me. I mean, it'd be great to actually talk to someone outside that has watched some of my videos. I mean, if you can find me, I mean, good luck. I mean, I don't look like this when I'm going to go to the con. I mean, I'm going to try to go all 3 days. I mean, I got tickets for all 3 days and might as well go. But I work Friday that week, so I was planning on going, and god damn it, every single time I record or something, I'm surprised my phone hasn't gone off yet, but yeah, I'm not putting on a fursuit. I do have like little cat ears, and I have little cat paws I bought a while ago, and I just decided, might as well wear them. I'm going out. I'm going to be doing that, so I'm going to have fun because I've paid $50 for the tickets. I'm going to do it. But, I mean, I've not really planned out what I'm doing or what I'm going to be, I'm just going to, I don't do panels because panels are kind of stupid where you just ask stupid questions. Before I went to any conventions, I knew about panels, but I thought they were different, because what I knew about panels is I thought they were like the Rooster Teeth panel when they did their podcast, and then did like the panel after the Q&A afterwards. But no, panels are just all Q&A BS, which, I mean, if people are asking the right questions, but they don't screen anybody, they just like, okay, you're in the line, you can go up and ask your question. I mean, the best panel I went to was when I think it was first or second year I went to Comic-Con in Utah, which is now, it's not called Comic-Con because burger. Just stupid, don't even start me on that. But I went there, and it was a Stan Lee, panel, which was great to see, him before he passed away. But the questions were just stupid, retarded questions about people asking about just dumbest things. I mean, just a heads up for people that are setting up panels and doing that stuff. Screen your questions, because you line them up a long time before, everyone's sitting down and everyone's starting to go. Screen them. Ask them what they're going to ask, because if they're asking the same question over and over, or they have no idea what they're going to ask, it's kind of, just trying to make the whole thing better for everyone else, not just that one person. A couple people on the Stan Lee panel asked if they could have a hug with Stan Lee. Like, really? That's why they have the meetups. And yes, those are expensive, but don't waste everyone else's time. We're going, I want a hug, when you're just wanting information from one of the best people that have done comics. So it's also, there's a few things that should have been worked out, but whatever. Mostly I'm ranting right now to try to see if I can get, if anyone's going to come in, because I kind of spread out the news. I'm doing the stream on multiple different platforms. Hopefully people would show up, but I guess not. But I plan on doing this next week on Monday, because also my schedule's changed around, because usually I don't get around to doing things until the end of my days off, because I have energy then. So that means it's going to work out for me doing these streams on Monday, because on Mondays is when I have is my last day off from work. So I'm going to have more energy to actually do this and, get up and get things set up and get moving. Hopefully this will, inspire more and more people to come in, and, then we can actually talk and chat, and, we can go over stuff, and you guys can tell me what you want to see, what what you've been looking for, what you have any kind of, comments for me. Basically, can tell me what I need to be doing better, what you want me to do better. I do want to tell you guys that the new games I'm setting up, I'm going to be playing, are these two, which this one, of course, doesn't have a cover, but it's... Can you see it? Probably not. Screw it. It's the BioShock collection. I'm going to be playing the first BioShock. I'm going to try to go through the series, but, like I've said before, I don't want to keep, playing the same game over and over and over again, because, with what happened with Nox, no one liked that, because it was just the same thing over and over for about a month. So I'm going to play the first BioShock and see if there's another game I can tie in to play again, because I don't have the other Tomb Raiders yet, which I want to continue with Tomb Raider, because I like that game, because that game ended pretty well, but it didn't really end with an ending. So yeah. But also I'm going to be playing this, which is a rare replay. I don't know how many different games I'm going to be playing this. I want to play the Banjo-Kazooie series, because that's a game from my childhood that I played a little bit of but didn't finish. So I want to. That's kind of also why I've been doing videos and recording, uploading, all that kind of stuff. Is I want to play the games that I started as a kid and actually finish them, because I don't know about everyone else out there, but there's a long list of games that I start playing when I was a kid and never had a chance to finish, because people as kids, you just play the game for fun, and if you can't beat it or you get tired of it or so on and so forth, then you just move on to the next one. So now I want to go back to all those games that I've started playing or played a little bit of and complete them, just because I want to, and I feel like something that I've missed something without completing the games. So yeah, that's all I have for this one. Would have been great to have someone else in here, but what can you do? Usually people are starting out streaming and that kind of stuff start out slow and not working really well, and also, like I said, I need better internet services so I don't get buffering and jittery crap. But yeah, that's all I have, and I'm gonna also have this upload to my channel, so if you didn't watch it live, you're probably watching it now, so hello from the past or future or whatever. I'm done. But before I end it all here, I want to thank everyone that's watching. Well, brain. Is there another person in here, or is it just stupid system freaking out? Probably stupid system freaking out. Who knows? Who cares? But yeah, this is getting to be a long video. My throat's still freaking out. I don't know why. I've not caught anything. System freaking out. Yay! And I was saying, thank everyone for watching. I want to remind everyone, you can comment down below, say what you want to say. I'm not going to stop you. Anyone that does comment below, I try to, well, I have been. Every person that's commented on all my videos, I've replied to them, read them, and that kind of stuff, because there's not that many. So get in there early, I guess, if this channel takes off, so you can be seen on there, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, you can comment down below. You can share the video. What did I do? You can share the video with other people that you think would enjoy it. I did also want to thank a few people that are subscribed to my channel that I can see, because not a lot of the hell. So that's weird, but whatever. I'm looking at stuff, but I want to thank these 4 people I can see that are subscribed to my channel, because it's just, I can see them, and just so I know their names, so I can thank you. If you are subscribed to my channel but I haven't said your name, comment your name down below and say that you subscribe, so I can thank you in my next video. Just because more you comment to me, more you subscribe to me, the more it keeps me moving. I've been having basically almost a conversation with one of my people that watch my videos all the time, and it kind of helps me, because just having that little extra bit that there's someone out there watching and actually noticing it and willing to contribute their little point to it. But the 4 people I can see that are subscribed are Kevin Godey. It's Kevin Godoi. The other person is Sarah, and it's an anime picture as their profile picture, which is a pretty good one. Missy Brandy Lynn. I don't know. The name's all it says Miss Brandy Lynn. I guess that's what your name is. And Lazy Nate 31. Those are the 4 people I can see that are subscribed to me. Everyone else, because there's 13 of you, I can't see your names. So go ahead, say you comment saying that you subscribed, and yeah, I'll thank you as well, because just showing that there's someone else out there watching my stuff, it really helps. And before I really end it here, I want to thank you all for watching again, and remind you guys, you're not alone out there. I've said it myself, saying I feel alone, but you're not. The one person that's commented a ton on my videos, and he kind of has helped me keep moving, is the Marissa. I can't pronounce your last name, but it's Roussseau. Marissa, you've actually helped me out a lot, keeping me going, just keeping me motivated, keeping things, in perspective, that, yeah, things aren't moving as much as I hoped, or moving as quickly. I wish I could give you something just for being, the person that's commented all the time on all these videos, but also some of my other ones. And I hope you have good luck with your schooling, because you said once before that you were going to college to study computer science. So yeah, good luck with that. It's not the best of careers, because there's a lot of people right now, but it's also, but what you said is you're a transgender as well. So power to you. Not only are you going to be a woman in the computer science field, you're going to be a transgender woman. There's not a difference between a woman and transgender woman, besides people that hate each other. But we're gonna keep it down and keep moving forward, keep our heads down, keep moving forward, and do what we can to support ourselves and everyone else, and prove to the people out there that hate that whatever they do, you're not going to stop us. So I'll see you guys next week on Monday. It should be coming out Monday. If it doesn't, I'm going to kick myself to get this thing moving. But beyond that, yeah, see you guys.